Welcome back to tacosandgeeks.com. We're back here with more summer anime 2021 coverage. Today we are going to be reviewing the anime The Honor at Magic High School, which can be watched on Funimation. You should be watching. This is episode 1 and it's entitled I'll Cherish This for the Rest of My Life. And here is a brief synopsis. March 25th, 2095, to celebrate her 15th birthday, Miyuki goes shopping with her older brother Tatsuya in Yokohama. Miyuki enjoys her time with Tatsuya as if they are on a date. More on that later, and she is ecstatic when he gives her a surprise gift. Well, I guess we should address the elephant in the room when it comes to this particular episode. I'm not sure if I'm just reading it wrong, or what do you guys think when you leave a comment? If you're watching this review and you leave a comment and saw the episode, is it just me? Call me crazy. Just call me crazy, but I'm sure this anime is implying some incest feelings from Yuki that she has for her brother. I mean, I will say the first 7 to 8 minutes of this anime is them going shopping, and we get introduced. First, we get introduced to Miyuki. Something like this action scene literally about to happen, but it cuts to what happens a couple of hours earlier, and then we get to find out that she loves her brother, but I'm starting to think she really loves her brother in a very wicked, unhealthy way. And she's even like alluding to it, like she wanted to show off her body to him when she was trying on these new clothes, and he just automatically covers her up. He's like, "This is not. What are you doing?" So I thought that was just a little bit really left field, to be honest with you. I was like, okay, this anime got some incest overtones in here. I'm like, what the heck is this? But from a story and character standpoint, I really wasn't that into this anime, to be honest with you. I thought maybe because it was the incest overtones that just kind of killed it for me. I was like, oh, I'm not watching this. But I did finish the episode. But I just don't feel their characters or the world building really grabbed me immediately, and I'm not sure if this is either a spin-off or because I know there's another one that's called Irregular Magic High School, so I'm not sure if this is just either a spin-off or a prequel or is it even the same franchise. I didn't get time to do research on it, but I really wasn't too inclined with it. I thought the episode was kind of boring. The characters wasn't really interesting enough. I mean, Tatsuya is a little bit more interesting than Miyuki, because he just seems like he's very assertive. He knows what he's doing, and in this world, they're trying to keep magic under wraps, and then it really starts picking up. I would say in the 15-minute mark when there's literally like 5 to 10 minutes left of the anime is when it starts to pick up and gets really interesting when someone invades the mall. Another magician invades the mall, and he is just going full pyro, like X-Men pyro, and just putting everything on blaze, straight arsonist, setting the malls on fire, and it's up to Miyuki to really stop him. That's when it really got my interest and started to peak. But otherwise, it was just more of her like trying to I guess sort out her feelings or unhealthy feelings for her brother. I was just like, okay, this is not that much magic in this one. So for me, it just didn't work for me. I'm gonna give this one 3.5. No, not even 3.5. Excuse me, 3 stars out of 5. Just wasn't really wasn't feeling it. Miyuki is not for me like a character that I would just want to continue to see her journey. I actually want to see more of Tetsuya's journey because he seems to be the more interesting character of the two. I am curious to see why magic is kind of have to be kept under wraps, and people who are using magic wielders had to be kept under the wraps, or they can't hide it because they had to hide the powers, I should say. So I'm a little bit curious about, but for me, this episode didn't work for me. So I'm gonna give this a 3 out of 5. This is Justin from tacosandgeeks.com. If you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, leave a comment. What did you think about the show? What did you think about this kind of incest overtones? And I'm looking too deep into this. If you have knowledge of the manga, this is the only time I'm going to say you can DM me what happens with that. If you're familiar with the story. And of course, Instagram, you can follow us at Instagram at Tacos and Geeks. Facebook.com/The Tacos and Geeks blog, Twitch.tv/The Tacos Geeks, and that's it. We're gonna wrap this up. Also, Twitter at Tacos and Geeks, but we're barely on Twitter. But later days, peace.